Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alicia. I'm an online health and fitness coach and sports nutritionist, and I thought I would put together this little video of my top 5 glute exercises that I absolutely swear by. These ones are incredible for the glute pump, fully glute focused only in this video, plus my primer, glute primer, and then glute finisher. These are two things that I like to implement to really burn out the glutes before and at the end of a session. Let's get into it. Jumping in, I've got my glute primer. Now this is always some form of abduction. I've tried all variations of this: upright, leaning forward, seated, back, in between, you name it. And I feel that it's all about finding what works best for you, what's going to hit hard. Everyone is different and so unique when it comes to training any particular muscle group. First exercise I love for the glutes is the hyperextension. I love to insert a foam roller just beneath my pelvis to allow me to achieve greater range. With this one, you want to be hunching over through the back, keeping that core switched on, feet out in that 45-degree angle, and exploding up and prioritizing your muscular contraction where your glutes are in their shortened position. Another hinge variation that I've been loving recently is the barbell good morning. I like to use the SBD barbells. This helps me to propel further into my reps and keep my core activated. You want to focus on keeping your feet shoulder width apart, hinging through the hip and bracing through your core. Now with our hinge movements, our glutes are always being worked the most in their lengthened position. So really focus on that eccentric phase of the rep. I like to go quite light with my good mornings to ensure that my midsection and my lower back are both supported and my mind to muscle connection is always 100%. This is always priority, guys. It is not always about how much weight you are loading up onto the bar, but how you move that weight. Now, my all-time favorite, I feel like I can confidently say that I am an RDL queen. I am obsessed with RDLs. I have been for years. The main form cues that we want to be keeping in mind with any form of Romanian deadlift is hinging through our hips. Our lats and shoulders are going to be packed down whilst our core is activated, and you want to be keeping a nice neutral spine. Think about getting your elbows to knees and then powering back up. The one thing you don't want to be doing with an RDL is hyperextending or squeezing your glutes at the top. A glute finisher that I've absolutely been loving lately is my single leg plated side abductors. Do not underestimate this one, and do not feel like you have to go super heavy either with your weight load. I use a 5-kilo plate if I'm aiming for about 30 reps each side. I'll do this for 3 sets, and then I'll do 1 set with 10-kilo plate for 8 to 10 reps. And I've been doing this exercise for probably the better half of a year now, and I've only just now started to increase to my 10-kilo plate. And finally, an absolute classic of mine is the DB Sumo Squat. Main form cues you want to take into consideration: your stance is somewhat shoulder width apart and your feet are turned slightly outwards to keep the knees from caving in and help you to get the best stretch within your glutes. You are going to brace through your core, pack your lats and shoulders down, and you want to think about keeping a nice neutral spine. You want to initiate your reps by leading forward with the knees and allowing the rest of your body to follow. When you hit the bottom of your reps, you're going to be taking the load through your quads, and then on the way up, you're going to be pushing through your glutes. And you can really play around with your tempo and timing on this one until you feel you find that sweet spot that works best for you and allows you to get the best muscle recruitment. If I could give any beginners out there one tip, it would be to train properly and train with intensity. And that is it for today's video, guys. I wanted to keep it nice and short because I want to see if YouTube is actually something that is going to work for me and is going to help me not only with my business, but help me to reach more beautiful people and help and educate more people out there that want to get started with their health and fitness journey, but just don't know how, or they just don't have somebody who can support them and someone who is in their corner. So anyway, thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope these glute exercises can help you.